Welcome, graduates, families and friends, faculty and staff, members of the Board of Trustees, to the Landmark College December 2020 graduation ceremony. This is not a virtual graduation event. This is a very real graduation event. While we must be distanced for this graduation ceremony due to the COVID-related regulations, the accomplishments of these college graduates are quite real. Most of these remarkable students finished their college degree programs this fall with us on campus. Now, they chose to return to Landmark College despite all of the restrictions, all of the regulations, and all of the uncertainties. Several chose to finish their degree completely online, and that's equally admirable. You adhered to our many rules and expectations, yet you managed to succeed in our academic program and in your many student life activities. In addition to the graduation accomplishments we celebrate today, all Landmark students deserve the highest praise for their efforts during this very difficult year, 2020. Thank you for being not just smart, hardworking, and committed, but also for being brave and being optimistic. We're certainly optimistic about your future. Now, we know that your entire educational journey has not been easy. It's been challenging. This latest leg of your battle has been particularly challenging. We know that. But this is exactly the point. In a way, you are better prepared for the future than any of us. There's one thing in this world we can count on, and that is change. You now have further evidence that you prove people wrong and you persevere. While learning differences is certainly our thing, and that's why you attended Landmark College, your real difference is that you did not and you do not give up when climbing the mountain toward your goals and your dreams. Congratulations to every one of these amazing college graduates. Vice President of Student Affairs, Michael Luciani, will now present the Community Service Award.
The Community Service Award is given to a student or students who unselfishly give of themselves to the activities of Landmark College or the greater area community. Today, I am honored to present this award to Ryan Linkletter. Ryan, since your first semester on campus, you have stood out as a student who is always willing to step forward and share what you can of your talents and your time. Much of this has occurred through formal roles like serving as a resident assistant or through the Social Pragmatics program, but you have offered your kindness, generosity, support, and service everywhere on campus. Most notably, over the past 6 months, as the college has had to find new ways to reach out and engage students during the pandemic. In the words of Resident Dean Caden Dole, you are often the first to raise your hand. You are keen to notice and support your peers and coworkers when they need it. You are dedicated to students and their experience and are always determined to find more ways to build meaningful connections with them. And you are always asking for what you can do to help next. We are grateful for your contributions, and we are better because of your work. Thank you, Ryan, and congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Gail Gibson Sheffield, Vice President for Academic Affairs.
At each graduation ceremony, I have the opportunity on behalf of the faculty to present the Academic Dean's Award. This award is given to students who have demonstrated the qualities that define academic success at Landmark College. Academic success can be defined by those measurable achievements, such as grades, but it also includes those intangible characteristics, such as creativity and scholarly engagement, honest self-awareness and mutual respect for others, leadership and resiliency, hard work, intellectual development, and responsible citizenship. It is my honor to acknowledge 2 students who exemplify these characteristics. At the associate level, the Academic Dean's Award is given to Jonathan Garrity. Jonathan is graduating today with an AS in computer science, but he is also well on his way towards earning his Bachelor of Science degree in computer science. It's interesting to note that while Jonathan gets high praise from his computer science faculty members, who describe him as hardworking and a talented programmer, capable of persisting even through the most challenging of problems, some of his highest accolades come from the faculty in the arts. His poetry has been described as inventive, making fine use of full rhyme, half rhyme, and alliteration. His short fiction is characterized by incisive premises, scenes, and settings, and compelling dialogue. His music faculty commend his sensibility and his dedication towards improvement. Overall, Jonathan consistently demonstrates a positive can-do attitude combined with a strong work ethic. He is an active contributor in any class he is in. He provides thoughtful, on-point contributions and is quick to help others with questions. That's what makes him ideal for receiving this award. Please join me in congratulating Jonathan Garrity, the recipient of the Academic Dean's Award. At the bachelor's level, the Academic Dean's Award is given to Daniel Logan. Danny is graduating today with a BA in one of our newest majors, psychology. Daniel has been described by his faculty as singularly inquisitive and rational thinker. He has reflected on personal and family challenges to develop a commitment to do good in this world. This commitment directs his voracious appetite to learn, which he will bring to future graduate studies in psychology. I love that he's described not as a sponge, but as a seeker, always moving forward. As an intern for the Landmark College Institute for Research and Training and the Dartmouth Autism Research Initiative, Danny has been able to demonstrate this passion, and as a result, he was able to secure a National Science Foundation-funded assistantship to assist on a study on the use of virtual reality games for learning. Daniel enjoys discussing psychology with particular interest in industrial organizational psychology, clinical cognition, and neuroscience. His faculty are impressed with his level of insight and his consideration of ethical and philosophical issues. This is what really differentiates Daniel from many of his peers. He is a kind and genuine person and a wonderful student who follows through on responsibilities and does so to the best of his ability. He is a forward-thinking, compassionate, friendly student researcher who loves exploring the human psyche. Graduating today with a 4.0 GPA, please join me in congratulating Danny Logan, the recipient of the Academic Dean's Award. Now please join me in welcoming back to the podium President Dr. Peter Eden.
The Charles Drake Award is awarded to a student who has inspired the Landmark College community by their personal qualities. This student is not a quitter, but someone who lives in the tradition of Dr. Charles Drake, whose lifetime of vision and courage helped to found the college. This is a student who gives 100% and perseveres in the pursuit of very ambitious goals. This student helps the rest of us realize that we have many more resources to draw upon than we may think, and helps to keep us going when we feel discouraged. This year, at the December graduation, we have two recipients of the Charles Drake Award. The first recipient is Indigo Pagan. Indigo, I know you're watching this. Congratulations. You really do epitomize this award. We're so proud of you. Nice work. The second recipient of the Charles Drake Award is Ellen Chornaboy. Now, Ellen, for the past several years, you've knocked on the window of my office to say hello. You may not know it, but you startled me every single time. But it was always wonderful that you did that, and I will miss it. You've done a great job here at the college. You're so deserving of this award. The President's Award is given to the student who has best exemplified the principles we believe in here at Landmark College. This student is talented and energetic, meets difficulties head-on, works hard, and is dedicated to achieve success within the academic and student life areas. On the other hand, this student also finds time to contribute to the well-being of other persons and to the Landmark College community as a whole. We had so many deserving students who are candidates for the President's Award, but this graduation ceremony observes Sarah Lennox as the recipient. Sarah, what can I say? You're fantastic. You think of others. You're a high achiever. You never give up. You're truly a role model. Congratulations. And now I invite Dr. Gail Gibson Sheffield back to the podium. Gail will start the conferring of the degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. Alexander Baer.
Hello, my name is Alexander Baer, and today I'm graduating with my associate's degree in liberal arts. I would like to thank my parents and the rest of my family for getting me to this point in my life. After this, I plan to come back to Landmark College in the spring, and after that, during the summer, go to basic training and join the Army Reserves. After that, I would continue my study at Landmark College in hopes of obtaining my BA in business. Thank you all.
Dylan Basora Kennelly. John Belinsky. Ryan Bergen, Phi Theta Kappa.
All my life, I wanted an education where my needs were inclusive, my attention mattered, my questions warranted. Landmark College provided all of that and more. The teachers, the students, everyone made me feel I mattered. In my darkest days, I still felt that I was where I needed to be. This was a stepping stone that I needed to take. My mother and my father instilled in me that the impossible does not exist, and Landmark confirmed that. I am thankful every day that I am a proud shark, and the people I have gotten to know, such as Patrice Nolan, Josh Moise, Ellen Smith, just to name a few, have helped me prosper during my time here. And I know that wherever I go, they will be with me to achieve my dreams. Thank you.
Daniel Burke.
I am making this video to say thank you to Landmark College for changing my life and giving me the overall greatest experience I've ever had at school. I want to thank my advisor, Kathy D'Alessio, who has given me tough love for the year and a half I have been at Landmark College and giving me the experience that I'm having today, graduating from Landmark. So thank you. I also want to thank my baseball coach, John Wood, and my basketball coach, Eric Matty, for showing that you don't only have to be a good player on the field, but you have to be a better person off the field and respect each and every person in this world. And I want to thank one last group of people, my parents, especially my mother. The hard work and dedication you have showed me over the years since day one is not unrecognizable. I cannot say thank you enough, and I really do appreciate everything you have done for me over the past couple years. And I do thank you, and this is just as much as an accomplishment for me as it is for you. I love you.
Mariana Bourbon-Boer. Maeve Butcher. Heather Dunham. Destiny Hankard.
Hi everyone, my name is Destiny Hankard and I'm here today and I'm graduating with my associates in business studies. I would like to thank everyone who's helped me to this journey up to this very point. And as a growing entrepreneur, I'm going to admit, yes, it's not easy, but it is a journey every single day and learning about the different methods in growing a business. I would like to thank my mother, I would like to thank all my sisters, I would like to thank my grandparents, especially my grandmother, Nancy. Unfortunately, she's not here today, but I'm glad that she has helped me, guided my way to this college and to the opportunity. I would like to thank my aunt and uncle, especially my Uncle Doug, who has helped me learn with business and the aspects and learning with growing with everyone in the family who has been involved with business. So I'd like to thank everyone here on this wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Lydia Haswell.
Wow, I cannot believe that I've made it this far. I would like to take a moment to thank my parents and sister for being my biggest advocates when I was younger and for teaching me how to advocate for myself. Also, thank you to my grandparents for being supportive and encouraging me along the way by showing up to school events and being proud when I got good grades. Thank you to all the teachers and staff that helped me along the way. I would not be where I am today without everyone's help and support. Thank you all.
Hannah Lowen.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We finally made it. I want to say thank you to my teachers and advisors for teaching me the lessons and skills I will need at my next college and in life. I also want to say thank you to my friends and family for always supporting me.
Asa McDonald. Robert Marchesi. Daniel Molster.
I'm honestly still in shock about how fast time has moved since I arrived at Landmark College in fall 2018. Since being at Landmark, I've discovered a passion for radio broadcasting through our campus radio station, WLMC. Shout out to Eric Maddie, you are amazing, and I look forward to continuing our work in semesters to come. I founded and have run a club on campus that I never expected to have gotten very far with, Arcade Club, which I am so grateful for my members. Shout out to Arcade Club and our e-board team. Love all of you guys. One of the people I always know I can count on at Landmark has been my RD and Arcade Club advisor, Matt Ingram, who has helped me so much since arriving in fall 2018, and I attribute a lot of my success socially and emotionally to him. Thank you so much for always looking out for me. It means so much. And lastly, I want to thank my parents for their never-ending support of my education, my grandparents, because without them I would never be able to even be at Landmark, and all of my friends who have been along for the ride. This isn't the end, and I'm excited to begin my BA Commel experience in the spring. Congrats to all of us grads, and I'll see you guys in the spring. And as I always say, game on.
Javier Alexander Indigo Pagan.
After 3 strong years of my studies at Landmark College, I feel honored to say that I am graduating with my associate's degree this year. I would like to thank the faculty and staff, and my friends, and most importantly my family, for helping prepare me for my future. I am beyond grateful. For such a crazy year of 2020, we've made it.
Alexander Ross.
Hello, and thank you for watching. Coming to Landmark was one of the scariest and best decisions I have made for myself. Thank you for providing new experiences and giving me chances to meet some amazing people. Thank you for providing a safe space in which I was able to grow and become a better me. The academic team that I've worked with these past 2 years has been wonderful. Thank you to everyone that has been involved. Julia, you and I both know that I wouldn't have gotten here as gracefully without you. Thank you for being you. To my friends, thank you for being there for me, for working with me at STEM until we got kicked out, or letting me ramble to you, even if you were wearing headphones. I couldn't have done it without you. To my family, thank you for being supportive through everything, and letting me complain about finals incessantly. Thank you all for being on my team. I don't know how I could have done it without you guys.
Jason Wililko. Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associates in Business Studies. Ryan Carroll.
Dad, we did it. Not me. We. 16 and a half years you put into fighting for me has finally paid off. You have no idea just how grateful I am. Looking back, I have no clue how you saw what you did in me, but I'm glad you did. Okay, stop being necessary thanking your parents is done. Dave, you got me through my hardest subject, English, in a way I never thought possible. For all of the assignments I never finished, my stubbornness in doing just about anything, you pushed me to get it done even if I didn't want to. So, thank you. My baseball teammates, thank you for playing the game I love with me. Thank you to Jeff, the Chartwell staff, Josh and Carrie, Nevada, Debbie, Matt, Pat, and Coach Beck. To my classmates, it would have been a lonely time here without you. My professors, namely Dr. Landon, Professor Koskoris, Professor Osterholt, Eric, Charlie, and Clover. Thanks for putting up with me. My sweet mates over the years. Y'all kept me sane. Mostly. Coach Wood, thanks for, well, everything. Peace.
Jason Duwald. Declan Holleran. Blake Henke. William Price. John Vasquez. Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Computer Science: Jonathan Garrity, David Landry, Ethan Norton.
When I think back to the day when I first moved into my dorm at Landmark, it feels like a whole different part of history and a different me. I was younger and less steadfast, but at Landmark I had a chance to learn about myself and the world. I'm grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful to my professors who put up with my less than stellar executive function and worked to improve me as a student and a person. I'm grateful to my parents who sacrificed so much to raise me right and send me to college. And I'm grateful to myself for sticking it out and earning for myself a degree that will serve me for the rest of my life. Landmark was our home for a long time, but now we can look forward to the next stage in our lives.
Luke Simon.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you to all the teachers that made my time at Landmark great, and thank you to all the people that made my time at Landmark great.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individual has met the requirements for the Associate of Science in Life Sciences: Chase O'Brien.
Hello everybody, my name is Chase O'Brien. I am a student at Landmark College. I am getting my associate's degree in life science, and I would like to take this minute to thank everybody that has helped me along the road in the journey of 4.5 years and 3 schools of finally achieving my goal of getting a degree. First, my friends. Second, my family. And third, Landmark College for helping me achieve this and helping me learn in a way that is possible for me to actually succeed. So thank you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individual has met the requirements of the Bachelor of Arts in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership: Amber Laflamme, Golden Key.
I started at Landmark College straight out of high school. I was this anxious and quiet 18-year-old with minimal life experiences. My high school experience was rocky to say the least, and I was looking forward to a new experience. I spent my first year at Landmark learning what it was like to be independent and discovering that I had many obstacles to overcome. During this first year, I made many friends and dealt with many failures as well. After this, I left Landmark for 2 years, where I worked on bettering myself and also gathering workforce experience. When I returned to Landmark College, I still had fears of failing, although I felt much more ready to be a college student. These fears soon disappeared after my first year back at Landmark. I learned, with the help and support from faculty and staff, how to be a successful student. I learned what it was like to enjoy learning, and for the first time in my life, I wanted to be in school. I have had many successes at Landmark College that came from motivation and hard work. I have made the Dean's List almost every semester since I have returned. I have received the honor of being initiated into the Golden Key Honor Society. Last semester, I received the Diane Wood Award. And I have held the position of Chief Communications Officer on the Landmark College Student Government Association's electoral board for several semesters. I want to thank everyone who has supported me over the years, from the wonderful teachers to the hardworking faculty and staff. Landmark would not be the same without you all. I want to thank my supportive family and friends, my parents for supporting me, even when they might have had their doubts. I want to thank my brother for always being supporting and loving. I want to thank my best friend and life partner, Blake, for always motivating me and convincing me to believe in myself. Lastly, I want to thank my grandparents. Papa Jerry, we lost you when I was young, although I know if you were here today, that you would be here celebrating with us. Papa Wesley, thank you for giving me the push to return to college. I know you are proud of me as well. Grammy, I am so sorry that you won't be able to see me graduate. I was hoping you would have made it, but I know you're in a better place and proud of me. And lastly, Nanny, my last surviving grandparent. Thank you for always being supportive and loving. We will celebrate with margaritas as soon as we can. Finally, I want to say that I am so proud to be the first LaFlamme to graduate college with a bachelor's degree. My future is bright and filled with many opportunities to come.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Studies. Ellen Chornaboy, Golden Key.
My name's Ellen Chornaboy, and I want to thank Landmark College for allowing us to speak. What a time to be alive. This year especially has been one of the most challenging years that we have been through. Even though many doors closed, other doors opened. My original plan was to go to Yosemite, but this summer I spent more time on my capstone. Nosci te ipsum translates to know thyself. With this motto, we create our own opportunities and rise to what we are capable of. As someone who has received their associate's degree and now their bachelor's, I cannot speak highly enough of Landmark. The amount of effort and support that goes into these resources is amazing. As I stand here through a digital screen, I want to thank everyone who is part of my journey. First, I want to thank the faculty with whom were always willing to work with me. Each one of you have put as much effort into being there as I have in wanting to learn. Second, I want to thank all of my Landmark friends. Whenever I just wanted to take a break, you were there just to chat and de-stress. Third, I want to say thank you to my family who supported me where I want to go. This especially goes to my mom who always answered my calls. Lastly, I want to thank the Brattleboro Music Center. I'm grateful for the opportunity to take lessons and be in the flute choir. For everyone in my life, thank you for supporting me.
Matthew Houston, Golden Key. Ryan Linkletter.
Oh, hello there. For those of you who know me, you can call me Ryan. For those of you who don't know me, you can call me Tonight. I have a little treat for you guys today. I began my time at Landmark in spring of 2018, and since then, many things have happened. I met many people along the way and have accomplished many things I didn't even think were possible. None of these experiences, however, could have happened without the people I met and the support system I gained along the way. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me through all my endeavors and also encouraging me when things were rocky. Though I can be stubborn at times, I really do keep their numerous lectures, as my grandfather would call them, in mind during each day, but I also strive to be a better person than I was the day before. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything, and the financial support and all that. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the Residential Life team for being a second family to me and for helping me grow and succeed in areas that I had no idea I could succeed in. Finally, I would like to thank my teachers and friends, who without I wouldn't have been able to complete this journey. It's been a long semester for everybody, but we did it, and I'd like to congratulate my fellow graduates. Thank you. And congrats to my fellow graduates. And congrats to my fellow graduates. And congrats to my fellow graduates.
Connor Malloy.
Hello, my name is Connor Malloy and I'm graduating with my bachelor's in liberal studies. First, I just want to thank all my teachers, especially John Rose and Matt Gander, for encouraging me to write and believe in myself. I also want to thank my friends and especially my family I love all of you and I don't know where I would be without you. Landmark changed my life because it helped me shape my views and experiences of the world, to be more mature and accepting about people and things that either I have no control over or I just I just want to accept people for who they are. And I made friends that I will never forget at Landmark. Lastly, I just want to say I'm very proud of myself for coming this far, and I think the biggest change that was made towards anything was myself, and I want to give myself a big pat on the back for that. I know that sounds egotistical, but whatever. Bye.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individual has met the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Daniel Logan, Golden Key. Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Liberal Studies and the Arts, the following individuals meet the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts in Studio Arts. Peter Constable. Sarah Lennox, Golden Key.
Hello, I'm Sarah Lennox. I want to thank my family, my friends, and the faculty and staff at Landmark, especially the art department and the Res Life staff. I couldn't have done it without all of you, all of your support. A special thanks to Christy Herbert, Derek Parker, and Jen Morris, not only for teaching most of my favorite classes, but also for guiding and supporting me throughout my capstone process, even through the added complications of a pandemic. When I look back at my time at Landmark, a few things that stand out are the late nights in the Fine Arts Building studios, hanging out in the RA offices, and taking walks in the woods around campus. Though I'm sad to say goodbye, I know that Landmark has given me the tools I'll need to succeed in the future, and I'm excited to see what's in store for me next.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies and Science, the following individuals have met the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Daniel Santana.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Santana, and I'd like to congratulate all the students who graduated fall of 2020. It's been a crazy semester for all of us, having both in-person and online classes during our time on campus, and then for some of us, having a 3-week course after the Thanksgiving break. I'd like to thank my family for supporting me throughout my college journey, and I'd like to thank my friends as well, who also supported me during my time here at Landmark. I'd also like to thank the staff and faculty that I got to know throughout my time here at Landmark as well. Thank you.
Parker Sprague, Golden Key.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the Associate of Arts degrees in Liberal Studies, as well as Business Studies, the Associate of Science degrees in Computer Science and also Life Sciences, the Bachelor of Arts degrees in Communication and Entrepreneurial Leadership, Liberal Studies, Psychology, and in Studio Art, and the Bachelor of Science degree in Computer Science on this day, December 19th, 2020. At this time, the college recognizes graduates of our post-baccalaureate certificate program. These individuals obtained their post-bac certificate online in learning differences in neurodiversity. Congratulations. And now a few words from a surprise guest.
Hello and congratulations, Landmark College graduates, for your fantastic achievement. Truly amazing, guys. You're amazing. Keep the good energy and the good works flowing onward into the future. You guys are the best. Mwah. beautiful, bold, brilliant. Congratulations. You rock!
I hereby present the December 2020 class of graduates. These graduates are now officially welcomed into the Landmark College Alumni Association. Please welcome Associate Director of Alumni Relations, Tricia Stanley, for the alumni welcome.
Hello, alumni. This afternoon is all about you. You are joining almost 10,000 alumni who have either crossed the stage or gone on to other endeavors. Today, in our upside-down world, let's observe the simple advice from an upside-down author, Dr. Seuss. He says, when something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or it can strengthen you. Well, Sharks, you did not let this pandemic destroy you, your spirits, or your talents. You simply rerouted them into new pursuits. As Landmark College alumni, you are a vast and talented group whose positive actions have a strong ripple effect across this world. You should be very proud of your accomplishments here at Landmark and proud to be a Shark for life. Each of you represents Landmark College's past and are the foundation of our future. Our future is characterized and defined by your achievements, your visions, your passions, and your courage. So we ask you to stay in touch, utilize our resources, and have fun while doing it. Most of all, remember, you are always important to us. Because Sharks, as Dr. Seuss said, you will move mountains. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Congratulations and welcome to the Landmark College Alumni Association.
And now we welcome Barbara Epifanio, a Board of Trustees co-chair and parent of a recent LC alumnus.
Good afternoon. My name is Barbara Epifanio, and I'm co-chair of the Board of Trustees. On behalf of the entire board, I want each and every one of you to know how very proud we are of your achievements. We applaud you. I also want you to know that as a parent of a recent Landmark College graduate, I know how very hard you've had to work to get to this momentous day, especially so during this extremely challenging year. You are, each one of you, the embodiment of true perseverance. I know how exciting it is to reach this moment. Please also know how much I share in your joy as you become graduates of Landmark College. Congratulations, class of 2020.
And now, Robert Lewis, board co-chair, and also a parent of a former Landmark College student, will offer concluding remarks.
The trustees of Landmark College congratulate you on your achievements today. We trustees are charged with caring for the college, working with the president, faculty, and staff to set the strategic vision of the institution, and then ensuring that the college remains financially sound so that it can serve deserving students like you well into the future. Days such as today are the highlights of our year. Students is what it's all about, and your success fills us with joy and thanksgiving. Particularly this year, we applaud and thank you. You and your fellow students have shown resolve, resilience, persistence, and dedication during this taxing year, and you have been an example not only for all of us here at Landmark College, but deservedly for the entire community of higher education and the world at large. You have shown that with resolve of purpose, embracement of science, personal maturity, and mutual respect for one another, great things can go on during this pandemic, and even greater things can be achieved. We truly applaud you. We are confident in you as you go forth and succeed in the next phase of your journeys. And please stay connected to us. Our students will want to reach out to you for mentorship and guidance, And when you have the ability to do so, we will welcome your moral and financial support of this wonderful place. Congratulations to all of you.
Well, that was wonderful. Thank you again for joining us for another important and personal Landmark College graduation ceremony. As I've said in the past, any graduates and their families are welcome to attend a future graduation ceremony when we have it on campus, hopefully in May. Now, our future is in the hands of these young college graduates. Let's continue to support them in every way possible because they work so hard. Thank you and have a great day.